Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another reading this evening. I'm going to be looking into a question that many of you, and if you are here, this is a question you've been asking and a question you'd like answers to. And the question is, what are his or her thoughts and feelings about me? What do they think of me at this moment? And how do they feel about me at this moment? I have already called upon my guides, angel guides, keepers, and spirit guides. I have blessed the sacred space. And for those of you who have been guided to my channel, you have entered into this sacred space. It is blessed and it is divinely guided so that you are able to receive the message that you need clarity upon at this time. I would like for you to just allow yourself to take a few deep breaths. I'm going to do 3 different groups, okay? I'm going to do 3 different groups, group 1, group 2, and group 3. Allow yourself to take a few deep breaths. Center yourself and welcome your guides and keepers into your space. Allow them to give guidance as you tap into your intuition. And whichever number feels right for you, make your choice whether you are going with group number 1, deck number 1, number 2, or number 3. If you need to pause at this point just to center yourself and to tap into your intuition, then do so. For the purpose of this video, and for the purpose of time, I am going to get right into it, into answering your questions based on the reading and what is revealed here for us this evening. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you enjoy and that you are able to receive a much needed sense of clarity and guidance. If you do enjoy and you find that it resonates with you, please comment. Do not forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your time and I appreciate all of your energy. Right, let's begin. Group 1. We are going to look at your question. What are his thoughts about me at this moment? And how does he feel about me? Okay. Group 1. Your person is really thinking, giving a lot of thought about the situation with you. So if you were wondering if your person is thinking about you, yes, they are. And you probably know this because this is why you're asking what those thoughts are. Your person's thoughts are about their ability, their capacity for equal give and take in the situation with you. There has been a situation in which this person has felt like you have been in a better place emotionally, mentally, psychologically, and spiritually to be able to share of yourself, share your emotions, share your thoughts, share your feelings than they have been. They've really wanted to, and if you've wondered about whether or not it has been their intention to have an equal give and take and to give you as much as your intention was to give them. If you have ever wondered about this person's intention, Spirit is saying to me to share with you that their intentions were really sincere. This person wanted to and recognized how much you were giving in the situation, how much you have been giving in the situation. And this is what has created a huge sense of uh, them being overwhelmed. You might have had situations. That I'm seeing that a person is expressing to you that they are overwhelmed, that they are overwhelmed from a place of being happy, and perhaps you misunderstood. There's a definite sense of joy, but that didn't take away from the anxiety that they felt because they didn't know if they were able to reciprocate what you were giving and what you have been giving. So this is really where this person's thoughts have been, and what that has done is that has motivated within them the need to really fill their own cup. You've inspired this person to fill their own cup. You've really inspired this person to fill their own cup, and that has been as a result of heartbreak. Please keep in mind that I am a no tools medium. What that means is that I'm born gifted and I channel spirit. They bring me messages and they will show me scenarios, and they will bring me guidance into your situation. So what I'm seeing is that there was a period here of a lot of joy, but something happened and it ended in heartbreak. So Spirit is saying to me that for this group, there's been some sort of separation or distance that's taken place between the two of you. And you and your person obviously experience this to be a tragedy or negative. But what Spirit wants me to share with you is that something positive's come from this. You know, we experience things and they affect us negatively. And sometimes we get hurt, and sometimes we knock our head, and sometimes we find ourselves in situations where we shed tears only because what we found was so valuable to us, and having to move away from that, or facing the loss of that, or the possible loss of that, can be very painful and difficult. But there is this duality that exists in nature. And that duality in your situation is very, very clear to me. That duality is that this heartbreak, this sadness that the both of you have experienced, particularly your person, because that is the question here. The question is, how do they feel? They feel heartbroken. They feel heartbroken, this person, and I'm actually feeling emotional. I'm picking up that this person has spent a lot of time in tears. The emotions that I am experiencing, they are not my own. As I said to you before, I do channel. I'm picking up that your person, what they have been showing and what they've been focusing their energies on is developing themselves, filling their own cup. You've inspired them to do that. They saw how much you were able to give, how balanced you were able to be in situations, how secure you were able to be around overwhelming emotions which they were not able to experience. They didn't experience the overwhelming sense of depth of emotion in your connection the way that you did. They experienced it almost to be burdensome, as if I need to fill this cup, but my cup is not empty. There's so much beauty to put into this cup, and all of this beauty is coming in my direction to fill my cup from this person, and my cup is still full of muck and other things that I haven't gotten rid of. That is what Spirit is wanting me to share with you. This has inspired them to really go within themselves and to start to make space in their own cup and to start to fill. Spirit wants me to let you know that this is a process that is going to take time, because what is clear to me is that I'm picking up that the intention was to fill their cup because they want to be as emotionally secure, financially stable, psychologically stable, and they want that sense of I am enough and whatever is pouring out of me is enough, that they recognized in you. You really inspired this person. And how they aim to do that, because they're not focusing on their heartbreak, they're focusing on doing that, you know. Perhaps it's difficult. For some, it is difficult often to focus on the emotion and the fact that your heart is hurt and you just want to problem solve and you just want to do the positive thing in the situation. They have taken the initiative to fill. And this is going to be a process that takes time because they are still trying to fill while there's still stuff in their cup, in their emotional cup. They are hoping that as they fill and fill and fill, that those things that do not belong in their emotional capacity and their emotional cup will automatically just spill out. A much more efficient process would be for them to first work through the emotional debris, such as the heartache, and then when their cup is empty, start to fill it with all of the goodness. But we have free will, and their intention is good, and so they will get there eventually. It's going to take a little bit longer than I'm sure you would like or they would like, but this is the method that they've chosen. This is what they are. This is their capacity at this moment in time. So this person is heartbroken, and if you've been wondering about whether their feelings for you were sincere or not, yes, it was. Yes, it is. Perhaps they're just not able to focus on that at the moment because it is painful. It's not something they have the capacity to deal with. Your person, when they think of you, they think of the imbalance of give and take that has been ever present in your connection, that has led them to heartache and led them to the revelation about who they are. And they just want to be in a better place to be able to have equal give and take. Their focus is on doing their work, becoming that person that is fulfilled and abundant and has a good stability with the Nine of Pentacles. You know, they want to be that person that stored up all of this goodness that they know is their foundation, so that when they are, so that they can be ready to add that 10th pentacle and have that complete sense of fulfillment in house, home, love, family, career, self. That is where your person's focus is at the moment. And whenever you come to mind, that is the thing that is where they put their focus. Yeah. So, advice from Spirit to you is, if you would like, because you know, every relationship that comes into our lives, they come to serve us. We draw those energies into our lives with good purpose. They come to serve us, to establish what it is that we don't want in our reality or our existence or our energy, and what we do, what we really, really do. And if you would like to make the most of this experience and where you are right now with your person, especially if you find that this message resonates with you, Spirit is saying, You might be focusing on what their thoughts and their feelings are about you. You might be focusing on how other people see you and feel for you. Allow yourself the space to give energy to how you have been impacted by this experience and how your heart has been affected. Allow yourself to choose the easier route than your person has chosen, where they are trying to fill themselves, which is never a bad thing, without first dealing with the emotional debris. Deal with the emotional debris, and you will allow for quicker energy shift in this dynamic. Internally, it is going to serve you, and it's also going to serve the person that you are connected to. Heal your heart. Create space for self-care. Work through the emotional impact of this experience with your person. Embrace how it is they are teaching you at this time, or acting as teacher. And this will really benefit you and your connection in a powerful way. Group 1, that is your message from Spirit. Those are your person's thoughts and feelings when it comes to you. I hope that this has served you. And as I said, if you like this message, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Now, we're moving on to group number 2. Group number 2, what are your person's thoughts about you? And how do they feel about you? Right. So, if you've skipped group number 1 and you've gone to the timestamp to see yours, I want to just reiterate. I am a no tools medium, which means I channel spirit. Spirit comes through in this message, even in the collective messages. Spirit will show me, give me impressions, share messages with me, and tell me what I need to share with you to give you a better understanding of how Spirit would like to guide you. If you've already allowed and welcomed your guides and keepers into your space, you know and you understand that they know your story. They know what it is, the questions that you've been asking, and they would like to bring you those answers, and this is what this is about. So let's get right into it. I only say that to you so that you know everything that I'm saying, even the analogies and the scenarios that I use and the examples that I make, they're all about your story. Okay? So, your person's thoughts. Your person's thoughts about you is that your person knows that there is a deep and divine connection between you. Your person has experienced your connection to be it's a sort of, I'm hearing, soul food. Spirit is saying to me, the connection with you, the relationship with you has been soul food. It's filled them up so much, and it's helped them to reach heights spiritually and emotionally that they didn't even know was possible. Your person knows that this is a very deep spiritual and emotional connection, and your person considers you to be their soulmate. Someone that will always be a part of their lives, whether you live in the same place, whether you see one another or not. I'm hearing them say, I will always carry this person around with me in my heart. That is the kind of impression your love has made on this person. I am picking up on your energy. You have a deep, deep love for this person. You love them with great capacity. And they know that and they value that. Your person knows that this is a soulmate connection, and when they think of you, that is what they think. This is my soulmate. And at some point, whether you are together or not, whether you are in one another, in communication, or whether you see one another or not, this person knows that your path will have to cross again, that you will not be able to separate without coming together. What capacity in, I can't tell you, but your person's intention is to be able to come towards you with a brand new offer. And the reason why I say that is because your person's feelings towards you, their thoughts are that you are their soulmate. They know that. Their thoughts are, they know that you love them. And they know that they love you and the impact that you've had on their lives. But your person feels that they've wasted this emotional fulfillment, the sense of emotional and spiritual well-being that they have had with you. And they've been spending time watching and seeing that emotional fullness just flowing away as if they've wasted it. This person has been sad. This person feels very sad when it comes to you. And this is why I'm saying, this is why I for many of you, you are not together. Something's happened here. They feel sad. They feel deeply emotional when it comes to you. And they try to avoid thinking about you, but they can't help it. They can't help thinking about you. This person's been dealing with a lot of emotional upheaval. They haven't been doing well emotionally. Sadness, tears. This person is really hopeful deep down that they will be able to come towards you with a new offer. But what Spirit is saying to me is that is their subconscious hope. They don't really allow themselves to go there or to think about that, because it's like spilt milk. That's what I'm hearing. It's like spilt milk. Once it's spilt, it's spilt. You can't put it back into the carton, and that's how they're seeing this. But at the same time, they are very, very focused on the reasons why there's been this emotional breakdown, why whatever they've done, whatever's happened here to cause these tears and this emotional outpour and cause them to lose this beautiful gift of emotional fulfillment with you. They are looking for ways to work through that reason, whatever that reason was, that things can be different in the future, so that they can come in and they can give you a brand new offer, a solid offer, in partnership and commitment. They are not yet at the place where they have the plan. All they know is they need to deal with the reasons why this happened, in this fallout or this collapse happened in the first place. Spirit's advice to you, group 2, is accept what is true and what is real about this connection and release. Not release the love, not release the intention, but accept what is real. And take the best steps forward that you can based on that. But don't sit around waiting and hoping that this person has moved into action to improve things or make them right. Because they're not there yet. They're still sitting at the river of tears. They're still sitting there and thinking, oh my goodness, how did this happen? How did I let this happen? And all the reasons why I let this happen, and it's terrible and it's sad, and going back and forth and whatever else. And they know who you are to them, but they haven't yet moved away from just the reality that the milk is spilled. They're still looking at the milk like it's spilled and feeling helpless because they cannot make things right. They cannot go back and make things right. The intention is to move forward. And when the inspiration comes of how they can make the changes that they need to make, they are willing and dedicated to taking those opportunities to make those changes. But this is somebody that is patient, diligent, and they don't want to make the same mistakes they've made before, so they're going to take their time. So this is going to take time. So that is your message, group number 2. I hope that you were able to receive the guidance and the insight that you were looking for. If this message resonated with you in any way, please do comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you next time. Okay, now we're moving on to group number 3. Group number 3. If you skipped the introduction and you didn't watch the other videos, the other groups 1 or 2, and you just went straight ahead to group number 3, I just want to say to you the way that I did to the other groups. I am a no tools medium. I'm born gifted. What that means is I don't only read cards. Spirit communicates with me, shows me impressions, shares messages with me, and I share that with you. Everything that I share and I say is part of your message. Okay, your guides and your keepers who are with you, who you have welcomed into your space, they know what your pressing concerns are, they know what your questions are, and they would like to assist in giving you clarity regarding these situations. So let's get right into it. What are your person's thoughts and feelings towards you? Okay, group number 3. Your person's thoughts are your person's thoughts are that they would like to be able to offer you, your person's their intention, their thoughts and their thinking is around offering you, bringing you a new offer in love. This person of yours wants to come in and offer you all that your heart desires. They would like to offer you what they believe to be everything that one could want in love, which is very possibly what they want in love. They want to come in. They want to offer this to you. And despite the fact that they feel this emotion for you and they are deeply stirred by you, which contributes, so that your person's thoughts and feelings are very much aligned. In many cases, you have people's feelings, thoughts being one thing and their feelings being another, but these go hand in hand. Your person is someone that is emotionally aware. They know their feelings. They understand their feelings. But your person's thoughts, even though they are focused, their thinking is towards what they feel emotionally, they are thinking about the possibility that this could be too good to be true. There is very possibly, in your situation, it is possible that there could be another person in their life. You are this person that came out of nowhere. They were not looking for this. They were not expecting this. They were trying to find and figure out how they could find a sense of fulfillment, joy, and happiness, and how they could make that happen just with what they have, what they had before you came into their lives. This is somebody that already had what people from the outside would think is everything. What I mean by that is they very possibly have a committed relationship that they were in, whether they're married or with someone. Not fulfilled or happy in it, but what I mean is it looks good from the outside. Okay? Please remember this is a general reading. If your person is not married or committed and there is nobody else, then it could just be an institution or a sense of, of not thinking or considering that they might want or need a new relationship or desire a new relationship. You were really unexpected. Person has, if your person is with someone or married, they could have kids, a career, a home, all of those fundamental things that people sort of consider should mean a successful life. But your person, despite their charisma, your person is possibly very, very attractive, social. Their careers possibly where they are very social and a lot of people know them or see them and they have this persona. Looking from the outside, they should be happy. And for them, what Spirit is showing me in their thoughts, they know that so many people, if they had what they have, they would have been happy. But they have not been. They've not been happy. They've not been fulfilled. And this is the question they've been asking for the longest time. Why can't I be happy? Why can't I be happier? What is missing? Is something wrong with me? And you know what that is like. When society and the people around you look at your life and they only see goodness and they only see abundance, and you don't experience your existence in that way or your reality in that way, then they start to project, your society, your community, your family, and the people in your life start to project upon you that you're the problem, something's wrong with you. So your person was not expecting you. What they were focused on is figuring out what their problem is, why they couldn't be happy. And in their search for that, the divine extended out of the heaven, this gift that is you came. And in you, your person has seen and experienced everything that makes them feel the world is just brighter, that they are whole, that they don't have a problem, that there is something they've been searching for. And they experience that in the connection and the relationship and the feeling, how they felt when they are with you, how they feel when they are with you. That's your person. Where they are tripping up is they have not embraced or not been able to embrace this gift that is you, because you literally fell out of the sky. You came out of nowhere. It is as if you fell out of the heavens. And you feel like a gift from the divine. But for the longest time, they've had this belief and this knowing that they are the problem. So they can't accept, can it be that simple? Can I be so lucky? Am I imagining myself? Am I once again being delusional? Is it true that something is actually wrong with me and now I'm seeing things that are not real because I'm trying to avoid and distract myself from the fact that I have so much in my reality that I should be happy with, and I can't be. Now I'm trying to find another distraction. And maybe you are just an illusion. So the divine has stretched out with this Four of Cups. You see how they're focusing? They've got two cups in their hand, and this is why I'm saying it's possible that your person has another person, but they are focusing on the one cup. Because they're trying to figure out, even though their intention is to figure out what their problem is, resolve it, deal with it, and appreciate and love everything that they have in their lives, they can't. Their focus keeps bringing them back to you. They keep trying to figure out what this is with you. And the divine has extended to them this gift that is you. But the problem is that they don't believe they deserve that. It's too easy. And their belief system and their paradigms is that something's wrong with them. So them arriving at happiness and fulfillment, joy, love, emotional well-being, emotional fulfillment, and all of that needs to be a hard road, because that should be their karma, you know? And their belief system is what's making it difficult for them to just embrace this gift that is you. Because the fact is that even though they have so much in their life that many people would be happy with, that is not their destiny. They have a deeper emotional and spiritual fulfillment in love that they have come here for and that they want, that they have been manifesting. And I suppose they were hoping that that would come to life in what's already around them, whether there's another person or whether there is or other people. This person is not able to find fulfillment in this other relationship or these other relationships and situations. It doesn't feel the same, and they don't understand why it feels different with you. So they think that they're delusional. Their self-esteem and their self-worth affects their faith, and their relationship with themselves directly impacts their relationship with their consciousness, with the divine. They've manifested you and they can't believe it. They think it's too easy. So what your person is spending, how they are working through this is they're spending a lot of time trying to control their illusions, trying to establish what is real and what is not. They feel like there's something inside of them that is wrong, and they are trying to wrestle that. And if only they knew, and they have a deep knowing of this, but I'm sensing that, and that they're going between it, the knowing that innately they have the strength. If they can just surrender and accept, things will work itself out. They will come to a place of knowing. They will be able to connect and overcome these belief systems, these habits, and these toxic ways of being and seeing themselves and experiencing themselves in their reality. But they are seeing it as this beast that they need to wrestle. However, they do possess the strength to overcome these challenges. So they are going to. And their feelings towards you are sincere. This person is in love with you. This person might never really have experienced love before. And this is why they cannot trust it or know if it is true. But this person feels you in their heart center. They love you. And they desire offering you their love. But can you imagine looking at something and believing there's value, but you're not sure? Is there really value in this, or is it just me imagining myself? Because people's perspective of value is different, right? Some people believe a diamond to be more valuable than a crystal, and then other people believe they find more value in crystals than diamonds, and so it's perspective. They are working through their perspective of self, of their personal values, but in their heart space, in how they feel about you. This is someone that loves you. They carry you in their heart space. They feel that you are beautiful, that you are amazing. They look up to you, and they would like to come towards you with a beautiful offer that you are deserving of. And this is why their self-worth is what's hindered them in this regard. When they are able to connect and sort through those self-worth things, self-worth issues, then this person will absolutely be coming towards you. If they didn't have that wrestling, that inner wrestling, they would have come towards you with a beautiful offer of love, emotional fulfillment, and to give you what you've given them. But they don't even know that they have the capacity to do that. They just feel it, so they don't know if they can trust their feelings. So, group 3, that is your person's thoughts and feelings. Spirit wants me to give you some guidance into your situation. Advice to you, group 3, is release and surrender the desire to fix things. Release and surrender the desire to find the problems and to eradicate them. Release and surrender the desire, the doubt, and the desire to change things if you could. Accept and understand that you are part of a very beautiful process in your person's life, and that they do love you, and that you have been a beautiful inspiration and gift of love to them, and that what you've given them is eternal. No one can take it from them. It will only serve them in their good, and will only serve you in your good. surrender, and love them just the way that things are at the moment, whether it is from a distance or from nearby. Connect with unconditional love for yourself and for them without any expectation, and all will be well. Right, group 3, that is your message. I hope that it has blessed you and given you much needed clarity and served you in your highest good. If this message resonates with you in any way, please do comment and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your time, your energy, and I will see you next time.